today's preparatory meeting by Arab and Islamic foreign ministers is setting the tone for the summit. What are your expectations for the level of unity that will emerge from these deliberations?
Welcome to you. I expect that there will be um, a high expectations in such a summit, and this is for solidarity with Qatar. And some think that this summit will lead to a military action or Arab-Islamic leaders. All of these expectations are not taken in such a quick decision and in such um, this time where there are turmoils and wars. This summit that will be held tomorrow will answer the attack of Israel on it, and it will not have outcomes that people has great expectations about that, but it will be a solidarity with Qatar and prevention of this aggression of Israel and to prevent repetition of it. But regarding an Arab and Islamic uh, unity, I don't expect so. Specifically, that some Arab leaders, it's not easy to unite in such a quick way. Uh, this the later days we talk about Israeli attack on Doha, and finally it will be a protocol signal summit.
Mm-hmm. Dr. Osman, now the emergency summit in Doha follows the preparatory foreign ministers meeting. From your own perspective, what are the key outcomes that the world will be watching for?
Thank you for having me, Hara. Greetings to you, your audience, and your dear guest. Well, it seems that we are approaching a historical Arab summit that comes in very unorthodox and exceptional circumstances. For the first time, Israel targets a country in the Gulf. It targets a third country, a country that it is not in a state of war or open hostilities in, a country it maintains political and economic relations with, and more importantly, it's a country that plays a pivotal role in the mediation alongside Egypt between Israel and the Palestinian factions. So, of course, stands before us is an unprecedented violation of Arab sovereignty, a challenge to Arab collective security, and therefore this summit comes at a very exceptional time and exceptional outcomes are to be expected from this summit. Whether the Arab summit will deliver or not, of course, is something else. However, there are reports that several Arab countries and Arab and Islamic countries, because this is an Arab-Islamic summit, meaning that it's of both the member states of the League of Arab States and the Organization of Islamic Cooperation. So it seems that the heads of states of these nations, some ideas are floating and are being leaked to the media. We do not know the degree of the credibility of this information, or at least how many Arab countries actually agree to this proposal. We have seen the proposal of Egypt's previous proposal of an Arab joint defense force, re-emerging once again all of a sudden, even though Egypt did not make any official statements. However, there are reports that this might be reconsidered again by this summit. We have seen Iraq saying that there has to be some sort of defense pact between Arab and Islamic countries to deter further Israeli aggression. There has been also talks about a collective decision to cut relations with Israel, whether economic or political, by all the Arab and Islamic countries that maintain some form of official relationship or economic relationship with Israel. And by the way, that's most Arab and Islamic countries, by the way, because not many people know that. However, these are all ideas that are very abstract. We have not seen any concrete steps or a detailed plan of action yet materialize that will be discussed. Of course, today, the preparatory summit or the preparatory meeting between the ministers of foreign affairs of the countries that the heads of states, the countries of the heads of states who will be convening in tomorrow's summit, they are supposed to come up with a draft resolution. So this resolution will either be one of two things. It will either be a resolution where historic decisions will be taken by the Arab-Islamic Summit, where actual steps will be taken that are coordinated between the member states in order to obtain the maximum effect and efficiency from them. That is, of course, maximum pressure on Israel and even the United States. And of course, the Arab and Muslim world, the Arab and Muslim countries, this is a bloc of 57 countries. And together, they are a very strong, considerable force that can apply collective pressure with the variety of assets each country has. And of course, in case of the integration of all of these assets, then we have a very strong striking force that can be, I wouldn't say an equivalent, but will be a substantial counterbalance to the U.S.-Israeli bloc. This is one scenario that we have, and it's very optimistic, and I hope this happens.
Okay.
On the other hand, this could be just another Arab summit where no consensus is reached, and it will only end with a very
condemnations.
Very long resolution condemning Israel and bashing it to the moon and back and saying how horrible and terrible Israel is, and maybe promising some loose measures that should be taken without being implemented. Because let's not forget, Hala, the previous Arab-Islamic Summit in Riyadh, it had measures that were supposed to be adopted, including supporting Egypt in its efforts economically to face the repercussions of the Gaza war. This never materialized.
Yes.
This never happened.
Because there was no real mechanism for the implementation of such resolutions.
Exactly. So that's why I maintain my very cautious optimism and my usual cautious skepticism as well.